Story 1 is Security Guard. I'm a security guard in the Kanagawa area, and part of my job is to patrol abandoned but still owned buildings. Most of the problems with these properties come from unknown issues. Of course, there are sometimes homeless people we have to remove from the property, and urban explorers or street artists that can be a problem. But that's why my company used hidden security cameras throughout their bigger properties. In one hotel I was patrolling, we entered and locked the front door behind us as is protocol, but after making our rounds we came back down to find the door wide open, and the one padlock sitting in the old reception desk spot, which had been cleared of dust and debris. We took photos, rechecked the first floor, then locked up and left. When we reviewed the footage, in case we needed to contact the police, there was nothing strange on the video. It's like the door was locked and then it wasn't. My coworker thinks another guard or some kids were messing with us, but I'm not sure. How could someone remove the lock, enter, clear the desk, then leave it there on the counter without showing up on camera at all? I don't know. That kind of beats me. And for the second story, haunted apartment. I live in a 5-story apartment building in downtown Nagoya. It's not a new building, but it's not a dump either. Rent is pretty cheap and it's well maintained, but otherwise unremarkable. I live in an end unit and thought my only neighbor was horrible. The first week I lived there, they would bang on the walls constantly. I know I was noisy when I moved in and was putting my furniture together, but come on, I thought they'd chill out after I had my place sorted, but no such luck. I dealt with it for another month, but then the smells started. It just smelled so wrong in there, like old garbage and human waste. I caved and called the building management company, who said they'd look into it. They called back and told me that the apartment had been empty since before I moved in. I told them about seeing the door partially open once or twice, thinking it might be a squatter, so they sent someone out. The staff and a cop knocked on the door, head in and find absolutely nothing. It was spotless, no garbage anywhere, no signs anyone had been living there whatsoever. It didn't smell either. So what was all that? I start talking to the lady who cleans the apartment building, and she tells me my apartment was a jikobuken. Turns out the tenant before the last one was an old guy who died half in the bedroom closet. He'd fallen and banged on the wall for help, but the old neighbors were on vacation, and he'd eventually starved there. All the banging and the smells were coming from my own place, the whole time. I still live there because, as I said, it was cheap, and so long as I leave the closet door open, I don't have any issues with banging or bad smells. I guess some people are just okay with being haunted or living in a haunted place. Others don't take it so well. Let us know how you think you would handle that situation. Would you have moved out? Or would you have stayed like they did? I'd be interested to know what you would do and why. Also, don't forget to let me know if you'd like a little bit of change and having some true crime sprinkled in here, or if you would prefer it stay the old classics. True stories, be it scary, horrific because of the real-life circumstance escaped, or just plain weird and creepy. Click on that Discord link and let us know.